Alright, here I am on the phone with Maria from Guatemala. She is one of the citizen journalists of sorts that has been spreading the word about everything that has been going on down there. So, Maria, thanks a lot for joining me. I have a few questions here for you, and let me get to the first one. So, Guatemala has been going through a lot recently. I mean, crime, violence, kidnappings, drug trafficking, and a lot of corruption. Tell me about what the last year has been like and how the media is portraying it.
Alright, hey, by the way, hi everybody. I want to personally thank you for giving us this chance to, express ourselves, because somebody has to tell things here, and if, our media is not doing it, I think it's our job as citizens to do it. But to answer your first question, we've always lived in a pretty violent country, but I think that in this past year, violence has, spiraled out of control. We have basically, I think our average statistics is we have 20 murders per day. And most of these killings are, it's incredible. Most of these killings are women. So, you kind of feel hopeless because we live in a country where, 20 people are killed every day. And we live in a country where 2% of murder cases are actually solved. So, it's something that we have been, I guess until some point tolerant of, but, it's unacceptable. So we have to change.
Last Sunday, I understand 50,000 people got together in Guatemala City, and you guys all walked to demand justice and ask the president to step down. What was that like for you to be up there with all these people standing up for what you believe in? And, just as Rodrigo Rosenberg did by bravely staying in Guatemala and recording that video, even though he feared for his life.
Right, it was absolutely incredible. I think it was beyond everybody's expectations. I think it's really important for people around the world to understand that it wasn't really a political thing for us. It was a social thing, We have been tolerating these, corruption, impunity, violence, indifference from the justice system. And last Sunday, we got to get together, and, finally, to be quite honest, it was one of the really few experiences where I feel very patriotic, It's really hard to feel, deep love. I love my country very deeply. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. And, it's hard living here when you see so many things going wrong, But I can't wait to do it again. We have more marches coming up, more protests. And, what we are demanding of is justice. We don't want to create, political instability or whatever. What we want is, something needs to be done. And I think the important part of Rodrigo Rosenberg's message was that we have been, tolerating this behavior for too long. And we need to demand and we need to make sure our rights as citizens are being, covered.
Right. You guys have been really, really honest on what you're saying on Twitter and other social networks and blogs. Are you at all worried about the police coming after you, the way they came out after John and Lau, or Janfer, as he's named on Twitter?
It's kind of a screwed up situation because we also live in a country where, people that is being followed or pursued doesn't necessarily mean that they have done something wrong, and people that have done things wrong are not pursued. So, I will be lying if I say that I don't feel afraid a couple of times. The day John Ford got arrested, I got tipped that I might be next. This is very unofficial. And, it does make you kind of feel worried. worried about what you say. But, you know, then I realized I haven't said anything wrong, you know?